A friend of mine bought himself a new phone and he asked me if I wanted to try this one. This is Samsung Fold 2 and I've never tried a fold phone before. And I said, why not? Let's make a review of it. And there are two things I can tell you immediately about foldable phones. First of all, I think they are the future of mobile phone technology. Okay, this concept is future of mobile phone technology, and this is direction that probably development of phones should and will go. And number two, the future is still not here. Okay, so first of all, I will tell you things I like and things I don't like about this phone. Let's start with things I don't like. First of all, it's bulky and heavy, like these two phones stick together because they are, okay, just like two phones. So yeah, when you're used to, I don't know, stuff like Mate 20 Pro with, I don't know, 160, 70, 80 grams and this thickness, it does require a period of adjustment to this one, but in, let's say, a few hours of using it, you're all good. So yeah, I wish they are thinner, I wish they are lighter, but that's the compromise for now we need to endure. So that's the one thing I don't like. Second thing I don't like is that you can kind of see the line in the middle where the screen folds. I know it is unavoidable for now. It will probably be solved in in future updates of this phone. But yeah, also in few hours of using it, you don't notice it so much. Okay, that's the second thing I don't like. And the third thing I don't like is that the front screen, it's kind of too narrow. I think it could be still a bit wider, a bit bigger. So you have one big screen when you open it and even a bit bigger screen like this. So yeah, that's things I don't like. And I like everything else. Okay, so cool form factor. You can't say this is not cool. This looks like you taking it from, I don't know, some science fiction movie. Okay. I like this screen. This screen is amazing. It's 120 hertz. It has great brightness, great colors, great everything. I like battery. I thought the battery will be shit, but battery is actually great. You can do a whole day on one single charging with all multimedia and stuff like that. So no problem. Camera, you get flagship level cameras here, no doubt about it. I will show you some photos later. Also audio is great, build quality is amazing, but as you can see it has some wear and tear here because it is hard to put case on it. So yeah, he gave me this case with it, and you stick it on the back, and that's the part you can protect. Okay, but front screen and stuff like that, you cannot. He did the smart thing. Okay, he bought insurance for this phone. So yeah, that's probably the best thing you can do for yourself, is to buy insurance for phones expensive like this. I believe this phone was around €1,500 when it came out 2 years ago, 1.5 year, something like that. So yeah, what about software? Well, software is standard Samsung's One UI. I believe it's version 4, maybe 4.1. Let me see here. Yeah, it's 4.1. So yeah, it's very snappy. Okay, it has all the features you used to see in other Samsungs. Some of you say this is the best Android skin out there. I don't know would I agree, but I would definitely say it's not bad. The one major advantage of this phone is, especially here in Europe, that it has Snapdragon CPU. So yeah, not those Exynos shits they give you in S line. So yeah, Android 12, One UI 4.1. You get all these colored palettes that adjust to your wallpapers. The thing I don't like about this, I don't know how would you say it, foldable phone concept is that some apps are still not adjusted to it. Let's say if you go to Instagram, okay, you will get it like this. So it is not full screen. You don't get, I don't know, have here. So here you can, I don't know, watch your stories and stuff like that. But yeah, I would like to see those kind of apps that you usually use all the time to be more optimized on it. But let's say when you enter Facebook and when you go here, yeah, it kind of all just enlarges default up, so they don't really use the double screen feature of it. So they can use you can use it, I don't know, on this screen, and it is still the same. Yeah, kind of, you see my point. This one is too narrow. Okay, so you don't get all the data. It's kind of squished in there, and when you open it like that, it's too stretched. So yeah, find a way to enlarge outer screen and find a way to adjust apps for this kind of screen. So yeah, oh, new Game of Thrones, this should be good. Not okay. What about camera? Well, I took some photos and video samples. I will show it to you later, but software of camera is actually pretty great. You have some cool features here like dual recording, stuff like that. You can see me here, you can see here, you can switch those stuff, etc. You get portrait video, okay, hyperlapse, slow motion, super slow motion, panorama, food, night, single take, pro video, pro. Single take is the function that Samsung is most proud of. So you kind of take single take of a thing, you push the button and the phone does the rest for 15 seconds. You move it up, front, back, and then you will get some decent shots from it. Honestly, I hate it. I like full control of my photos and the videos. Fortunately, there's a pro mode for that, for video and for photo. So for video pro mode, you can use a wide angle, ultra wide angle. Okay, you cannot use zoom lens in pro mode. And you can see you have some options for sound adjustments, focus adjustment, shutter speed, ISO value, and stuff like that. When we go to pro mode of photo, you have also same thing, but you can only use ultra wide camera for some reason. What the fuck? Okay, no, here you can use wide and ultra wide. You cannot use zoom camera. I don't know why. Yeah, so they said probably they will have an update for it, but nothing so far. Okay, now for the camera specs. Okay, so we have a triple camera setup. Okay, 3 cameras on the back and LED flash. The main camera is 12 megapixel. Actually, all 3 cameras are 12 megapixel. You get 12 megapixel 26 millimeter main one, 50 millimeters zoom lens, and I think it was 12 millimeters. Yeah, 12 millimeters ultra wide lens. They are all capable cameras. They record 4K at 60 FPS. There's no 8K video on this unit, sorry. The front camera is, I believe, 10 megapixel. And when you open it, the other front camera is also 10 megapixel. And they record also 4K videos, unfortunately only in 30 frames per second. So no 60 frames per second, and you could see that on other Samsung phones. But yeah, image and video quality is great. I will compare it maybe with one or two phones now. I will switch to my PC to show you some images of it. Okay guys, I will show you really quickly a few samples of camera. It's a decent camera. It's not as newest flagships, but it will do just fine, especially the main one and ultra wide one. I'm not so impressed with the zoom one, but here we go. First of all, let's see ultra wide during the day. Great details, great HDR, very wide angle. Yeah, okay. Now let's see the main camera. The main camera has the best quality out of all cameras. As you can see, it even gets you some nice background blur here, and it's sharp all the way to the edges. And 2x camera is the worst here. I mean, it's not bad, but compared to other two, it's nothing to write home about. It's a bit blurrish, it needs a bit more contrast, but yeah, in post-production you can just pump it up and you'll get good results. Let's see low light. Ultra wide, as you can see, it kind of falls apart in low light. Most of ultra wides do. Main camera, great quality, great HDR, great details, love it. 2x, kind of soft, but it's to expect. It's a small sensor and there's nothing much you can do about it. It's a shame you can't use night mode on 2x camera. So when you use normal 2x, you get real 2x lens on it, but when you switch to night mode, it kinda just crosses in the main camera. So yeah, as for the portrait mode, it uses 2x camera for it, so it's kinda softish, but for social media and stuff like that, that's great separation, and you can just pump a contrast a bit and you'll get decent photo. What else did I try to take photos of? Okay, this is my wall. I shot this with almost any phone I have. So you see main camera, great details, great contrast, 2x, decent, usable, better than cropping in the main one, definitely. Okay, I have also some videos shot. Let's see this one. Yeah, this is 4K 60 FPS video, and as you can see, the video is amazing. It has great quality, it has great frame rate, it has some gibberish while walking, but that's normal. Unfortunately, ultra wide camera doesn't support 4K 60 FPS. It maxes out at 4K 30 FPS, and it's okay. It's decent for ultra wide. So to conclude, this is definitely the future of phones. It's still not quite there, but honestly, these phones go around I believe 600 or 700 euros now used. So if you want that cool factor phone for that money, I warmly recommend it. Yeah, just buy some kind of insurance for it, because if you drop it, you will break it. It's too heavy and too big not to break. Thank you for staying this long, and see you in the next video.